a actual mortgage product I want to talk about, and it's pretty interesting. And the reason is because it's a mortgage that you wouldn't expect to hear about these days. And of course, I put up here community mortgage, no employment, no income, no kidding. So what does that mean? Does that mean it's possible to get mortgage financing without a job and without income? Well, guess what? The answer is yes, that is possible. I do have a program available now that's called a community mortgage. And here's what it features. When you submit an application, no employment or income from your employment is disclosed on the application. It's left blank. The other features of the program are pretty interesting as well. You don't have any seasoning for bankruptcy. The loan amount available can be up to $3 million with a 20% down payment, and you only need a credit score of 700. That is pretty aggressive in terms of available terms for this kind of loan. Some of the other features include you can actually have a minimum credit score of 640 and still get a loan at 65% loan to value. That's pretty aggressive as well. So again, this reflects some flexibility with the program. No bankruptcy seasoning, as I mentioned, and this is available for both primary and second homes. And the important distinction on second homes is there's no bump in the rate just because it's a second home, as is the case with a conforming loan. So that's another pretty attractive feature. And then get this, the down payment, all closing costs can be from gift funds. It doesn't have to be any of your own money. Now, typically gift funds have to be from another family member, but the point is all of your down payment and closing cost money can be provided through gift funds. And then the last thing is this loan has no prepayment penalty. So pretty interesting program. And again, why would this be occurring? Because we thought we had heard that after the big recession of 2008 and the real estate and mortgage market meltdown, that it was these kinds of loans, these no income, stated income, no ratio loans, which is essentially what this is. There is no debt ratio calculated. Didn't that bring on the Great Depression that we had or Great Recession we had in 2008? Well, in this case, maybe not. A couple things about well, first of all, who would use this kind of loan? It's actually a pretty good loan for certain situations. For example, you're self-employed or small business owner, have trouble documenting your income through the normal sources of tax returns and so forth. You may have volatile or irregular employment. Your employment history may not support being able to get a conforming loan. You may be retired with minimal to no income, but maybe you have a lot of assets. You could be a seasonal or gig worker, where again, your income stability is in question and you can't meet conforming underwriting guidelines. You may be an owner or an employee of a cash business. You could be in the midst of changing your job, not just in terms of the same line of work, but maybe a whole different industry where that change could be problematic in getting approved for a conforming loan. You may need this because of transitioning from recent health, family, or other life events, such as a divorce. You can also, by the way, get cash equity. This program is available up to 70% loan to value for a cash out refinance, again, without disclosing your employment or your income. Now, why would this even be available? Well, it turns out the lender that we have for this program is certified as a community development financial institution. What that allows this lender to do is provide financing for low-income borrowers and borrowers who are not able to be served by the existing conforming loan programs. And so therefore, this program does not require that we follow the ability to repay, the ATR rules that were put in place after 2008, where you have to document your income and meet a debt ratio. Because this is being provided by a community development financial institution, those requirements are waived, and that's what allows this program to be made available. So for certain situations, I think this is a great alternative for somebody who needs to get a loan fast, who may not be able to go through the extensive documentation criteria and calculating debt ratios and so forth. This would be a great alternative. Now, of course, the rate's higher. This is not, a loan that's going to, provide you financing at, 6 or 6.5%. The rate is going to be higher. It's going to be in the high single digits. But for the right circumstance, this is a great viable option. And I just want you to be aware of it. If you want any more information, of course, reach out to me. Feel free to contact me anytime you need any help. And remember, at MortgageWorks, we have the answers and they're on the house. Have a good day.